Right about 5 minutes now before the hour, my next guest is pushing to investigate the FBI in response to allegations the agency worked to discredit damaging information on Hunter Biden. Senator Chuck Grassley, Republican out of Iowa, ranking member, Senate Judiciary Committee. And sir, good morning to you, and thank you for your time today. A lot of this goes back to October of 2020, I do believe. In part of your letter, you wrote the following: the allegations provided to my office appear to indicate that there was a scheme in place among certain FBI officials to undermine derogatory information connected to Hunter Biden by falsely suggesting it was disinformation. Let's just go back and put this together. Do you believe the fix was in early at the FBI?
I believe that there were people in the FBI who had partisan views that should never be involved in any investigation that okayed a go-ahead of an investigation of Trump based upon fuzzy newspaper reporting. At the same time, we also have evidence from whistleblowers that that same person, his name was Thibault, said go ahead and cancel certain information that we had and information that came to start an investigation that was based on information that was pretty sound for investigating Hunter Biden, but they wanted to characterize it as disinformation, and they shut that investigation down. Now, this is hurting the credibility of the FBI. People ought to have ultimate confidence in the FBI.
I agree with you on that last point. We need that, and it's dubious at the moment if you go back over the past 6 years, but just tell us what your experience has been. You have said that whistleblowers, plural, have come to you and told you what about how this was discredited, sir?
Well, they know about, well, first of all, this guy by the name of Thibault, all you got to do is go back through a lot of his social media stuff and in very partisan comments. And he was the one making these decisions to shut down or open an investigation. And I brought that information to Director Wray, or let's put it this way, I put out a press release, and that guy was moved out of that decision-making process. I also had a conversation with Wray that there was more of this to come, and so I'm looking for concrete steps that the FBI director is going to take to make sure that all of this stuff that's going on within the FBI that may have political influence or information that we're getting from the whistleblowers, and we're giving this information to the FBI. I want to know what concrete steps he's going to take to shut down this partisan
Okay, I'm
approach.
assuming you don't have the satisfactory answers yet. We'll come back to your office when that happens. Just one more question on this. Thibault was this assistant special agent in charge at the FBI. Is he the one who labeled this Russian disinformation?
Yes. I don't know whether he listed it as Russian disinformation, but that was the reason for shutting it down.
Okay. Senator, on another topic, the Washington Post is reporting this, and the AG Garland was asked about it during the interview with NBC yesterday. Do you think the former President Trump should face criminal charges?
Well, I'm going to leave that up to the Justice Department, but I believe that we ought to wait until we get the report from the January 6th commission before any of us make any decision like you're asking me about.
Okay, so apparently there's a grand jury that might be looking at this possibility. Do you know what those charges would come under if they were pursued?
Well, no, I do not know, and of course everything that goes on in a grand jury is secret, so I shouldn't know about it anyway.
Yeah, I can understand that. Let me just try and push you one more time on this. Did you watch the January 6th hearing, Senator?
I watched snippets of it, but from 9 in the morning until 9 at night, I've got a full schedule. So I don't just sit around and watch television, but I have my staff look at it very carefully, and I get daily reports. And there may be some new things to learn, but there'd be more detail than big picture stuff.
Okay. Did you learn anything new?
I think I think I learned some things that went on. If you can, well, the people were under oath, so I have to assume they were telling the truth.
Sure.
But there's a little more detail to what went on between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the White House that I didn't know about.
Okay, Senator, thank you for that. Thank you for your time today. We'll follow up on both stories. Good luck getting to all 99 counties, all right? We'll talk to you very soon. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.